Hey Erin, my name is Natalie Ward, and in this video, I want to show you three things that you can do today to help bring more customers to your business. Now, most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, you're occupied running a business, visiting emergency job sites, managing employees. Me, I'm a nerd. I love this stuff, and I really care about helping businesses grow. And sometimes the only hesitation that businesses have to hiring somebody is they don't know who to trust and they don't know who's an expert. So I found that by giving people this free plan of actual things that you can do to impact your business has resulted in some people coming back and asking for my help with this stuff. And now I just talked to Shane on the phone. He said you have a marketing team. I totally appreciate that. So if by the end of this video you like what I have to say and you want to reach back out and we can chat more, that's great. If you simply want to hand it over to your marketing team so they can review it, that's fine with me too. So now let me show you the three things that will help set your company above your competition. I'm going to talk about content, citations, and backlinks. So the first thing I want to go over is content, right? Because Google is not a human behind the scenes. They have these tiny little minion robots that are crawling the web. They're looking for keywords linked with a specific location to best serve their searchers. So most business owners know that you need to have content on your homepage. What they don't know is that some of the top sites that are ranking number one on Google for water restoration is about 1,500 to 2,500 words. So for you to show up at the top, you would need that 1,500 to 2,500 words on your homepage with the right authoritative content that is also keyword rich. So here's your homepage, and everything looks really nice. It's a clean layout. It's easy to navigate. And so your content is anything that can be highlighted. What also counts is what's behind your images. So if we go here and see what this is saved as, it's just kind of some random characters. This is a good place to utilize to put some more keywords on your home page so that Google is finding you guys for the services that you offer. So when we look over here, I put yours into a word counter. You have 896 words on here, 69, sorry, math. And we can see over here some of the keywords that you guys are have on your home page. And what I notice is none of them are linked with a specific location. I've pulled up your competition here, Rocky Mountain Restoration, and they are ranking for 824 words on their home page. But if we look at some of these, you can see that a lot of these are linked with a specific location. So they have less words on their home page, right? They're beatable. They just did a better job with their content. So now I will show you, this is a little tool I use and it's called Ahrefs, and I pay a couple $100 a month for it, but essentially it gives me behind the scenes details that Google is looking at when it comes to ranking a site. So this is your competitor. They're ranking for just under 1,500 organic keywords, and it's giving them traffic of 1,500 people to their site every month. When we come over here and look at your site, you guys are ranking for 1,300 keywords. That's giving you a traffic of 424 people to your site. So let's look at like the difference here when we look at what keywords you guys are ranking for. Emergency water removal, that's getting 850. This is in Russia. Water abatement, 300. United States, but it's not location specific. So these are like national rankings, right? So when we look at your competition and the keywords that they're ranking for, Water Damage Restoration Phoenix is getting a total of 930 searches a month. And so this is location specific, right? People in Phoenix who are looking for the services you offer. Mold remediation Phoenix, another 170 people are searching for it a month. Flood damage Phoenix, right? So you can see how they start to add up and see how they have like location specific phrases attached to them. So what that looks like when we come over here to Google, I've put in one of those high intent keywords. Oh gosh, found you. Water damage Phoenix, or water damage restoration Phoenix. We get this top part here, and it's ads. Ads can work, but they can also be a money pit if the foundation for your website isn't dialed in. So be careful not to burn money on Google Ads until you know for sure that your site will convert. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk to you about is citations. What are citations? Citations are your business name, address, and phone number listed in different directories throughout the web. So for example, here's a little visual, places like Yelp, Bing, Yahoo, and these can also be your social media profiles. So why are citations important? When we come down here to the, this is called the Google Map Pack, and I'm sure you've seen it a million times. One of these top 3 spots is where you want to be, right? So the more citations you have, the more Google sees that as like a trust factor and authoritative business in your industry. So one of these top 3 spots is where you really want to be, because that's where about 40% of your business should be coming from, especially in an emergency services industry. Not a lot of people are going to scroll on to the next page to look for another business, right? They're going to pull from one of these top spots. So how do you get citations? There's software out there that you can use that'll tell you exactly where these top 3 competitors have their citations. And then we would go get you those same ones, but not just stop there, get you 100, 200 more than they have. So you're not just beating them out, but you're sitting comfortably in one of those top spots, and it's going to take them longer to catch up. Okay, now let's talk about the third thing that I wanted to go over with you today, and that's link juice or backlinks. And this third pillar will really help you to dominate on Google. So when I scroll down here past the map pack, this is the organic section, and you can see that your site isn't number 1, right? But that's where you want to be. And to get there, you need authority. So how do you get authority? Well, it all comes down to backlinks. And a backlink is when one website links to another website online. So think like this. If site A links to site B, then site A is giving site B relevancy or some of its link juice, kind of like a vote of confidence. And in Google's eyes, this is passing authority. And the more relevant the site, the more valuable the link. So let me give you an example. If you do a job for a commercial building and they go on their website and they give you guys a shout out with your website on it, that links back to you. That's a good relevant link back to you guys. Okay, when we go and look in Ahrefs, we can see that you guys have 1.7 thousand backlinks, which is good. Let me show you the problem when we come in here, but it's not dominant, right? So when we come over here and look at the competition, they have 2.1 thousand backlinks that are coming from strong relevant sources. So once again, how do we get these? We can look in here and see where backlinks are coming from, and then again, go get you those same links for your business. All right, Erin, that is all I have for you. I hope you found it valuable. Again, we went over content. Your front page needs at least 1,500 words with that authoritative, keyword-rich content on it, so Google's finding you for the services you offer. Citations, you want to have 200 to 300 of these to beat out the competition by a landslide. And finally, link juice. You need more relevant sites pointing at you guys to show Google that you are the authority. All right. Well, like I said, if you want to hand this over to your marketing team, that's totally fine with me. If you would like to reach out and chat further, give me a call. My phone number is 907-957-1027. Again, my name is Natalie, and I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.